but nothing. I said nothing can take away this stress. There's nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. Like the flame of the sun. Nothing can stop this lonely tears you falling to you. Where did I go? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Went to the doctor, and guess what he told me? Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you to those who hit the like button on this live. Happy Friday, everyone. I haven't been live in the morning in a long time. I usually do evening shifts. But hey, here we are. You would like a reading for me, ladies and gentlemen? You can send a donation to my Chime, my PayPal, my Apple Pay. Okay, I do not take anything else but those payment methods right now. $20 or more. You can choose which deck you want. Remember, the more questions you have, make sure your donation matches that. Okay, the more questions I'll be willing to answer, the more generous your donation is. The Moni Project. How are you, love? All my information to get a reading is in the description. Well, not description, but the pinned comment section. The white bubble. I don't have Gmail on here. I had Gmail on here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, you sent one on Chime. Okay, it didn't notify me. Let me take a look. Christina A. That's you, right? Hey, China. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Christina. We made it to the weekend, Friday. Like, y'all get your readings done. Valentine's Day is coming. Okay. Find out if that freak is making a move or not, or is that's a freak you have to cut off. Okay, get your reading, honey. Better safe than sorry. That way you can make alternate plans, okay? Oh, Lord. All right, Christina, choose your deck. And type your questions, honey. I can put my arms around everyone I see. It only reminds me of you. Went to the doctor and guess what it told me? He's a fool for flying. Middle deck, Elizabeth sent on China. Let me take a look. Remember, guys, the more you donate, the more questions I'm willing to answer for you, especially if you have multiple questions, okay? Get you a good deal. Donation, reading by donation is a good opportunity to ask a lot of questions for a cheaper price than just booking a reading, okay? For example, 5-question reading with me is going to be $45, okay, through my website. Get your deal going, okay, during the live. Okay, okay, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sean Sheree. And then I also have China, okay? But as always, I will let y'all know if your donation is enough for the kind of questions that you have, the amount of questions that you have. Happy Friday, everybody. Christina wants the second deck. Go ahead with your question, honey. Okay, China, I got you on the list. Yeah, you better. I'm about to put some music on. Hold on. Try to have fun no matter what you do, but he's a fool. Nothing compared. Ooh. I'm gonna get some music going. Music is the only thing that gets me going in the morning. If I take my husband back, will I have to worry about a third party? What's both of your signs, love? If you have not sent your donation on PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay, your question will go unanswered, guys. Them damn Sagittarius, huh? Okay, so let's see if Christina takes her husband back. Will she have to worry about him cheating? If Christina takes her husband back, will she have to worry about him cheating? If Christina takes her husband back, will she have to worry about him cheating on her? I don't get no fuck. You gonna be straight with me. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. I don't really care for this card. In that kind of question, my love, I will say that the Six of Pentacles, you can see there's two people here, right? I feel like this is not necessarily saying that there will be physical interaction with other people, meaning like him possibly like taking it to a sexual level, right? But I do feel like Six of Pentacles is saying he could still kind of give people some type of attention every now and then. I don't know if he's somebody who kind of needs validation because we do have the Six of Wands top of the deck here. Let me pull a few more cards though. If Christina takes her husband back, will she have to worry about him cheating? If Christina takes her husband back, will she have to worry about him cheating on her? I don't know, girl, because I feel like he's gonna do. I don't know. So I feel like if you guys get into an argument or something, he could potentially entertain something. Okay. I do feel like it's that energy is still there, unfortunately. It just depends on what you consider cheating. If he's flirting with people, I don't know. Some people don't see that as cheating. I don't know why. Some people don't. Um, these cards don't necessarily say physically he'll do something, but I think during a conflict he could seek attention from others. Okay. If Christina takes her Sagittarius husband back, does she have to worry about him cheating on her? Yeah, girl. I don't like that. Hierophant reverse came out. So it kind of feels like his morals and his stuff like that is very iffy, okay? Hmm. So somebody who chooses when they want to kind of like have a moral compass is not the best indicator of someone who can be trusted, okay? Because I feel like he can be swayed at any moment if you guys have a problem. If things are good, he may not, okay? But it's inevitable that in a relationship at some point you could disagree. And if these fights or disagreement happen and he feels like, okay, well, let me go entertain something, that tells you all you need to know, you know? His moral compass, it's crazy because I feel like he's somebody who wants to have a moral compass, but it kind of feels fake because it's like people with a moral compass don't choose when they use it. You get what I'm saying? They use it at all times. It doesn't matter good, bad, sad, glad. They stick to their commitment and their beliefs and values. Hierophant reverse is the opposite of that. So, given the situation, it's situational for him. There's problem, there's conflict. He could stray in that way. Not physically, really. It's not saying physically, but just like on a flirtatious level and stuff. Okay, that's when he does it. Yeah. So if Christina takes back her Sagittarius husband, will she have to worry about him cheating on her? Let me get a few more cards for confirmation here, but yeah, girl, I don't like that. King of Wands. Look at everything that flipped over. Okay. I don't know if he has any Leo in him, but I feel like he probably does. People who tend to thrive on validation from others typically tend to have Leo placements. Okay. But I feel like he's the type of person that he cares too much about attention from other people. Okay. He has a big ego, I feel, with the sun and the Six of Wands. So all three of these literally are Leo cards. So it's not like this is saying, yeah, he'd physically go there with somebody on you, because the King of Wands does have self control to where he's not going to just be impulsive on his desires. He's a king. Kings in tarot talk about men who can control themselves in their respective um, traits, right? Um, so this is not the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is more fiery. He's passionate. He's impulsive. He acts first, thinks later. Later, suffers consequences. King of Wands more, controlled and strategic. But the reason why I don't like the King of Wands is because he can still have a wandering eye. He's not acting physically on it, but he still looks around. He is a man who kind of puts his ego first in his pride. Okay. So if y'all get into an issue, he's going to flirt with somebody and he's going to repeat judgment, that same pattern of being friendly and flirty. Okay. So that's the answer to that. Did you have another question about him? So it's up to you, because it's like, can you continue to deal with that? Because it's not showing that he won't, he will continue to entertain, unfortunately. Some people don't see it as a big deal as long as it's not crossing into physical cheating. Everyone's different. So Sean Shay is gonna be after Christina. I'm gonna have you choose which deck you want in a little bit. If I'm not, guys, give me just a second. People are so ridiculous. It's not me liking. It's not me liking Trump. I don't know. People's political views are strange. Uh, I don't let my emotions interfere with my logical, what I know is right and wrong. It's not going to turn into a debate because I'm not responding to that. Will he ever change? Trying to antagonize me and claim he loves her. And that's the problem, Christina, because you should never have to, he should never put you in a position to where you have to be questioning, where you stand with him. So that's a problem already. For him to invite other women to be able to compete with you and to be able to um disrespect you and talk to you like that, that's a problem. Will he ever change? Will Christina's Sagittarius husband ever change? Will Christina's Sagittarius husband ever change? Will he ever change? We have the Ten of Swords, which is not really a good sign. Will Christina's Sagittarius husband ever change? Is he gonna ever change? Mm, Seven of Wands. No. If you have not sent a donation, your reading will not be done, my loves, okay? The answer is no. I feel like because the Page of Wands is saying that that's really something that's part of his personality. Um, he does come up as someone who is flirtatious with the Page of Wands, and I think it would take a lot of self-reflection and change for him to ever change. Um, I think that he doesn't really see it as a problem though. Like I feel like he feels like as long as he's not crossing a physical line, then it's nothing wrong with it. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting from him. He may see it as something that's not a big deal or that's harmless. Okay, that's what I see. You have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands, so this is like he's like, okay, what's the big deal? It's not that serious. I mean, I know where to draw the line. I know not to go physically with them. What's wrong if I talk to them? Well, what's wrong with that is a few things, okay? Because first of all, that's something that ultimately is disrespectful because if you were doing it, he wouldn't like it. And a lot of the things that people say is not a big deal. It turns into a big deal when they're the ones receiving that. So, when he sees you flirting with a man and tell him, "Oh, it's not a big deal. I just told him that he's hot and he has a nice chest." It's going to rub him the wrong way. So, a lot of things that people say that's not a big deal, they wouldn't be okay with. All right. If the shoe was on the other foot. And other than that, it's still inviting more to happen. It's like you're keeping the door open for things to progress, no matter how much of a boundary you think you have there. Okay. It's like you're still giving that space, giving that other woman an opportunity to, okay, have more with you. It just takes the right situation. Maybe y'all fall out or whatever the case may be. He could still go there, okay? It's like a Wheel of Fortune thing. It's like, who knows, right? It's like he's always keeping options there and you're not ever truly the only one. So we can see that with the Seven of Cups with his options. Um, if you want someone who's fully committed to you and who won't be embarrassing you and disrespecting you and who takes your feelings seriously, it's not going to be him, honey. Okay. It feels like he could even be the type that seeks, some kind of nurturing energy when you guys have problems. He could easily have a side piece. It doesn't mean that he could physically do something, but I feel like he seeks some type of like not only just validation, but it's like he's constantly looking for someone to make things okay for him. Um, if you're not available, so it's like if she's not available, well, I'm gonna call the next one in line, and it's like he always has a fucking roster. Okay, that's what it feels like. Seven of Cups, and he's always thinking that he could replace you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you're with someone who's taking you for granted, thinking they could replace you any second, keeping options, that means he's not really fully appreciating and valuing you. Okay. Yeah. So he's not going to change that flirty stuff that he's doing, okay? If you're dealing with someone who thinks you're replaceable, you're disposable, run far away from that person, okay? You know, always thinking the grass is greener and shit. He's gonna have to go an immense spiritual awakening before he can ever stop that shit. I feel like he's very 3D. He's not spiritually awake. All right, so we're gonna go to Sean Shay. I hope I'm saying that right. Who's in my mind? All right, choose which deck you would like, Sean Shay. To realize all the different people. Mm. All right, go ahead with your question, honey. Who did you teach what I taught you? You better not give him a nickname. I don't like thinking about it. I swear it's wearing me down. No. What is his name? Is my current love interest genuine? What is the person's name? Sorry. Is my current love interest Larry? Okay. Is Sean Shay's current love interest Larry genuine? Is Sean Shay's current love interest Larry genuine? Sean Shay wants to know, is Larry genuine? What is your what's your sign? So the Hierophant would suggest, what's y'all signs, by the way? Sorry, both of y'all. The Hierophant would suggest that he is genuine, okay? Because the Hierophant is somebody who would have morals, who would have values, somebody who has a moral compass, somebody who values commitment and tradition, okay? All right. So definitely not somebody who's just some freak, right? They seem to have spiritual knowledge or knowledge and be wise and all these things, okay? So yes, they are genuine person at least. Um Shantae wants to know, is Larry genuine? Is Larry genuine? Sean Shay wants to know that. Is Larry genuine? Sean Shay wants to know, is Larry genuine? So she said, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, he is a genuine person, okay? I'm guessing you want to know if he has good intentions with you. I pray that this will never end in my love. I didn't miss it. All right, so does Larry have genuine intentions with Sean Shay? We can fuck up tonight. I personally, as an Aquarius, I don't care for Virgo men. No, 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 no. The only reason why the last Virgo, my one Virgo boyfriend, I was able to stand him and he actually was good, is because he was a Cancer moon. Other than that, Virgo men are like way too, I don't know. I just don't really feel like, I don't know. I like a man with emotional depth is what I can say. I don't like a guy who's too like practical and like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't do well with Earthmen, period. He does have genuine intentions with you, although he's still trying to figure out what he wants with you. But I think with Justice, he is operating from um, somebody who not only respects himself, but he wants to make sure you are right for him. So he's definitely observing you and figuring things out. But he does have genuine intentions. Okay. Coffee, 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 baby. Oh, baby. I don't mind. Oh, yeah. I'll make a job. But I don't have much earth in my chart anyway, so I don't know. Mm-mm. Me and Virgo men don't have much to talk about before I start to fall asleep. Oh my god, that's why I'd be so bored talking to them damn earth men. I'd be like, anything else? Like, please. I pray that this will never end in my love. Well, I get those January Aquarius tend to do good with, earth signs, but I'm a February. I prefer water sign men, not Pisces, but I prefer Cancer men. Like I said, the only reason why me and the Virgo boyfriend I had, he was actually really good with me. He had a Cancer moon. All them bitches treacherous. They ain't on the field, they on the bleachers. So deep I'ma go and pulling all of your sewing. Thugging it. I don't know. I do find that Aquarian, like February Aquarians tend to not all the time, but they tend to do better with like water signs than January Aquarians. January Aquarians, I do usually see them with earth signs for sure. Usually. Something special. Mm-hmm. I'm so into you, baby. And the reason why is because us February Aquarians, no matter what people say, we are the more emotional ones, to be honest. We are closer to Pisces. So I do believe we do have some of their influence, you know, when it comes to love. So we do tend to gravitate more towards water signs. So, and water energy, maybe water moon. Okay. Mm-hmm. Trying to go ahead and choose which deck you want and type your question. If you would like a reading from me, please send a donation to my PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay. I do not accept anything else, y'all. The more you donate, the more questions you get to ask me in more detail. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Why do I feel like they always forget? I hope they made this shit sugar free. I do not eat much sugar at all. Was it this one that was to the right? No, I think it was this one, right? That you wanted. I think so. Monday's feelings towards China. Two of Pentacles. Enday's feelings towards China. Enday. How have things been between you and him? Feelings towards China. Okay, so I don't see any negativity in his feelings towards you. Has he been distant or anything? Have y'all been close or what's going on in these feelings for China? He does look like he is showing up as dedicated to you. Okay, he is committed to the situation with you. He's focused on you. Okay. Oh, okay. My bad, girl. It's morning. I don't know why, but I feel like he's kind of like he's trying to find balance with you and whatever he got going on, okay? And I feel like it has something to do with like work finances, okay? Eight of Pentacles is here. So if he's been distant or something, that's why, but he still shows like he is committed to this, okay? He's been busy, yeah. That's what I'm seeing. I think he's prioritizing more of his work right now, but I do feel like he is, going to eventually try to find balance between you and whatever he has going on, okay? So with the Two of Swords, this is saying that while energetically he's pulled back, that doesn't mean that emotionally he is, okay? But you should, you know, feel a sense of relief because his focus is still on you. So he is still locked in with you. He's just trying to get his shit together here too, as well. Okay. But he looks like he cares about you a lot. He's controlling his feelings. He's not always emotionally, expressive of it, but his feelings are definitely still there. And it's the King of Cups. So King of Cups feelings don't change on a whim, okay? His love runs deep and his love is secure. It's stable. So you don't have to worry about his feelings being changed or anything like that. Yeah, so if he's trying to find a way to talk to you more, that's a classic example of Two of Pentacles. So he's definitely trying to find balance, okay? My love is true, baby. God darn it. Like, dang it. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. Well, hey girl, as long as as at least you get to talk to him, right? Some guys they don't even really keep up like that with the woman that they not in a relationship with, but they're interested in. Sometimes they just get so focused on work that they don't even like. But hell, at least you get to hear him, girl. You hear his voice. So I would definitely be thankful and grateful for that, because he could be going a week or two not even talking to you and getting distracted by work. The moments we share, I imagine. Love is whispering. You're welcome, love. Puts my soul at. What I'm saying is, I'm into you. Okay. No, you're gonna see. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try. You mother still put sugar in there. Push. I wanna see. I wanna see you free. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead with your question. Rush, rush. wanna sing and free with me. I can feel you walking. Why is my friend open up your option? Oh no, what sign is your friend, China? But when they start saying shit like that, they low key hating. That's not a normal comment to make. Why would a friend suggest that you keep your options open? Now, if he's an asshole and you tell her about that, but he's being consistent in talking to you, why would she tell you to keep your options open? It's like she wants you to. It's almost like she wants you to ruin your connection. Like she want to sabotage it. I come running back to you and lay it all on the line. Aries, girl, I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. I had a jealous Aries best friend. She was just very like covert about her jealousy, but I could tell she was low key jealous of me and my connection. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. Aries' shadow side is competitiveness. So if she's being like that, she could be low key trying like competing with you when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. She could be feeling some kind of way. What's your friend's name? A friend should not be giving you. Did you ask her for that type of advice, or because I feel like she's kind of discouraging your connection and speaking negativity into it, talking like that. That's strange. Long distance or not, that's not a measure of someone's seriousness, though. Because it'd be guys that could be close to you and live next door and still be not committed, okay? Or be an asshole. So distance has nothing to do with that. She came out of nowhere. Yeah, she probably jealous. How long you've known this friend for? You see, that's why I don't have friends now. I literally only have one best friend, and I've known her since middle school. She's a Sagittarius. We've been friends for like over 15 years. Okay, I don't believe in having friends at this point. I just have one lifelong friend. She's a Sagittarius since middle school. That's it. And anytime I talk to her about my love life, she's never negative. She's never like, oh, well, have your options open. First of all, my friend is married, okay? That's why I don't ever take advice from single women, okay? Don't take advice from women who are not married, who have terrible relationships. Don't ever take relationship advice from them, okay? 2021 is not a long time. That's not a long time at all. To be honest with you, I don't trust any friends as long as I have to know them for 10 years or more at this point for me to know you solid. You really my friend. Okay. Other than that, I just look at them as acquaintance. You here for now, and that's that. But I don't trust these bitches. What's the problem? Is she's probably miserable. Guys don't take her seriously. She's having a hard time. She probably, runs men away all the time, and that's why she's acting like that with you. Okay. Baby, let me look. I got you, baby. Misty, I just got your donation. Did you give me her name? Because I asked you for her name. What's her name? I'm not gonna lie, and this is just from what I've seen. Aries women do be real bitter. They do be bitter about love and stuff because they're like, damn, how do you manage to keep a guy? How do you manage to have a man who? It's because you're not going around cutting people off. You're not being impulsive and being an asshole. Okay, I like how they typically go about situations, which is why they shit don't last. You can't just keep abandoning people just because of a minor inconvenience. It's not how it works. So you know, I had an Aries friend. She was super low key jealous of me. It started becoming apparent when she would like change the subject when I would talk about my guy. Like I noticed she would change the subject and make things about her a lot. And I'm like, the fuck? It's weird. Hell, my Sagittarius friend, I talk to her about a guy. She sit there and she be excited to listen. She literally be sitting there like, girl, tell me everything and sit there and listen. And she don't be negative. Why is Joy? She's the opposite of Joy. What a name. What a name. Why is Joy telling China to keep her options open? Why is Joy telling China to keep her options open? Why is Joy telling China to keep her options open? Why is Joy telling China to keep her options open? High Priestess. Why is Joy telling China to keep her options open? Because she's trying to. It's like it's crazy because she's low key. It's not a good reason, my love. Five of Swords reverse. I feel like she's internalizing and low key trying to sabotage what you got going on. She's projecting her bitterness about love, like I already said, to your connection. Okay. And I think with the high priestess, you already know what she's doing. Misty, my love, I cannot tell you who's stealing from your place of business. Okay. When you say, "Am I being set up for failure?" What do you mean by that? I guess be more specific. Why is China's friend Joy telling her to keep her options open? Do you see all of this? Ay. Yeah, she's doing that because she inventory is missing. Why is China friend Joy telling China to keep her options open? Why is Joy telling China to keep her options open? Yep. I think she has her own trust issues. She has her own bitterness that she's dealing with in love, and she's projecting that onto you. Again, she's just being very covert about it, but that's what's going on. So because she doesn't trust men, she doesn't trust people's or men's intentions, she's projecting that onto you. So the hermit reverse suggests her lack of going within herself, okay, to figure out why her love life is the way it is. So instead of doing that, doing the work in healing and self introspection, okay, she's deciding to outwardly project that onto you, aka sabotaging your connection, not directly, but indirectly. Okay. So because we see a lot of swords, it will suggest that it is a mental thing for her. It is a strategic thing for her. But the thing is, I don't get that it's just her being jealous. I feel like she's just really coming from a place of I don't trust men. I don't trust that. So you shouldn't trust it either. Okay. That's what this is really saying to me. And it's in your want me, I get that. Look at that. Two of Cups is clarifying the Five of Swords reverse. And it's crazy because I feel like she does recognize y'all have a connection. She feels like y'all do, but I don't know. It's like she's like her trust issues override any of that. Fuck the connection. I don't trust you. I don't trust men, so you shouldn't. Don't worry about y'all connection. You shouldn't trust them, okay? You can send to Apple Pay. I'm still open. Tight, yeah. I feel be wife, yeah. You me know when I'm not done. Anything you want me, I give you that. After my chat, I'm a squinty. Gonna be a one party. Clean and pretty with your lipstick. Wine come to your head script. Baby, me like your style. When you wine. All right, Misty. Long time. I'm in no say I want Fendi. Yeah, boom boom just to take yeah. To be me wife. And it's me again. Yeah, but that's her problem, not yours, baby. Don't listen to that nonsense, okay? You look like you're in a good shape with him. He looks committed. He doesn't look like he's playing around with you or your emotions, okay? Until the cards do show that, if they show that, until then, you don't need to keep your options open, okay? Because I mean, he don't look like he's keeping his open. So, I believe in matching energy. So he looks like he's focused on you, really. So why would you not just focus on him? Yeah. I don't know how she thought that was gonna land with a Sagittarius because you guys already don't give a fuck. So she like the size of the bike. Yeah, boom boom just too tight. Yeah, I think me wife. Okay, so I got a donation from. Okay, what is your name? Tiffany. There is no manipulating a Sagittarius. There's no manipulating Aquarius. We have a mind of our own, honey. There's no manipulation. We have our own thinking. Get enough. Tiffany, is that your name? You want me to write down? Yeah, just to take. Yeah. Hmm. I'm not saying I want Fendi. All right, Missy. Is Missy being set up for failure in her job or business? She's not known as a general manager due to lack of monetary resources. Is Misty being set up for failure in her current place of work? Is Misty being set up for failure in her current place of work? Anything you want me to get her. So basically, we want to know if they are like setting you up to like, I don't know. It's almost like you're wondering if they're like trying to spin some kind of narrative, right? like to see if they're trying to sabotage you from your position or some shit like that. Or if it's like a genuine like, okay, coming from a place of observation and like, okay, I see that this that, and this is the reason why, rather than some kind of ulterior like motive or narrative that they're trying to spin. Um, is Misty being set up for failure by her current place of work? No, you're not being set up for failure, my love. No. Mm-mm. They're not doing it just to be like assholes or because they're trying to just fuck you over. Because the King of Swords card is about truth, acting with integrity, acting with honesty. Okay. And the King of Swords makes rational decisions, logical ones, analytical decisions, not based off of emotion or just trying to sabotage. Upright, he's not like that. Um, the Ace of Swords also is that same energy of honesty, okay? I feel like you've been observed with the Seven of Pentacles and they've been watching you, but they feel like whatever you're doing or not, it's just not paying off. It's not producing results. Okay. So it doesn't have anything to do with them just trying to fuck you over. Lack of monetary resources on the company's behalf or on yours? If it's not about your performance, it's just whatever they've been observing in the business, it's not paying off. They don't see results from it, whether you have something to do with it or not, okay? But it's not coming from a place of them trying to sabotage you. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's good that it's not some crooked plot shit going on, but it's not. Did you have another question? Whoever donated with Apple Pay, is it Tiffany? Is that your name? Chucking ass niggas. Nigga. Look at y'all ass. Stop lying on your ass. Look at y'all lying ass niggas talk about it's paid off, but it's not. Lying ass niggas, bunch of non mogul ass niggas, ain't got no fan boots, no ass nigga. So you play how to rob ass niggas. I ain't got no champion, but if I'm a champion, I'm gonna need a. Niggas on my time coming Clinton, I'm feeling these niggas. This is why. One bottle full of bub ass niggas. Same cup in the hand ass in the club with a credit card scam ass. I be if I nah man I would never lie even if that spill me in my all the way out to you you at you I'm me. Hey, Xavier. Success with love this year. Okay. And he split it with his mans. Away, drop that we could be. Okay, let's see if you'll find success in love this year. Will Misty find success in love this year? Will Misty find success in love this year? Will Misty find success in love this year? What's your sign? Yes, you will find success in love this year, my love. King of Cups, Strength. I do see you meeting somebody, King of Cups. When I'm there's a I do see you finding somebody this year. Could be their moon, rising Venus, but I have Pisces, I have Leo, and I have Scorpio. As long as I swear everything will be just fine. I wish that we could spend some time. Go anywhere, baby, on your mind. Thank you for keeping track, China. I almost forgot. But yes, you will find somebody this year, babe. Cancer, Venus. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so this person's likely to be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The only thing is, I feel like it's not going to be immediately. I don't feel like this person's immediately looking for a relationship, though. All right. I feel like you and this person's going to start off as close friends or something, okay? It's going to take time to get to, the romantic part of it, the relationship, but you're meeting the person this year. All right. And I feel like this is not someone who's immediately even open emotionally. Um, they have deep feelings, they have feelings, but they don't show it like that, okay, or express it. Um, so I feel like initially you'll find yourself feeling like confused, like, I don't know, does this person love me? Do they like me? What is this here? Okay. But I feel like it's telling you to avoid making impulsive decisions, have more patience and self control, because you having a Sag moon, it can make you a little impulsive sometimes. Okay, for sure. Um, Try to have patience, meet this person with grace and understanding, and allow things to develop and build naturally here. Okay, because it's not going to be an overnight thing. All right. This person's not going to move fast with you at all. But I do see you dating someone this year. Someone that you're getting close to and you're building something with, building a bond. Wine up to me all night. And I think the reason is I don't know if it's you or them, right? But I feel like there may be issues around baggage. This person could come into the connection with you with existing baggage, okay? And they're going to need time, all right, before they will be fully ready to step into, to be all in with you, okay? Um, Now, if it's you listen to that and you're like, oh well, I know I have baggage. Could be you too, but patience. It's not going to move fast. I feel like you would find yourself questioning what they want. Where is this going? But don't do anything impulsive, okay? Because you guys are building something, but I feel like you're starting from friendship first, okay? Hey, let me pull in this advice card. So definitely not immediately exclusive, okay, or anything. She said she wanted. What's one piece of advice for Missy and Love this year? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This could be the one. So I don't know if you felt like you feel like you met this person already. All right. But if not, this is speaking to a future energy that this person could be the one. Um, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I don't know if this person has like baggage from even like growing up, their relationship with their family. All right. Childhood traumas, wounds, whatever. Your current Pisces. Okay. Well, I did mention Pisces, so it could definitely be a Pisces. So it could be that person it is pointing out on. Maybe you guys are kind of starting off friends, not really overly romantic just yet. But yeah, it could go somewhere if you stay patient and you have that self control, okay, with them. Now that's the ocean view. Tiffany. Okay. All right. Tiffany's going to be before you, Xavier, because Tiffany did send before you. Yep. Exactly, Missy. Mm-hmm. Oh, looking, baby, you got it popping. You like the queen of the mountain. I don't want her to stop it. Thinking I'm breaking her back and I'm stuck. I see why they cause a commotion. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna want to he chosen. Me and little baby in motion. All right, Tiffany. Choose your deck and type your question. I see it, love. You let that how it used to be. You and her nothing the same. Love you in so many ways. He's a Sag, I'm an Aries. I need his name. Teddy. Okay. Teddy. It made me think about them. Is it really over between Tiffany and Teddy? Is it really over between Tiffany and Teddy? Is it really over between Tiffany and Teddy? Would y'all got into an argument or something? Is it really over between Tiffany and Teddy? Oh, Teddy sounds like he needs a Teddy, doesn't he? Is it really over between Tiffany and Teddy? Hmm. But what are you bickering over? Is it something that he's doing that's causing problems? Because just to be bickering over nothing is crazy. To get you home, so why we play these silly games, girl? He's not matching your energy, baby. Because if y'all in a relationship or what, or y'all just talking. And I'm so high. He's not matching your energy, my love, because he is manipulating you. Okay. Feels like he's manipulating you. It's I don't know if you get a sense of him kind of being fake with you, not being like kind of telling you anything, right? There's something about him pretending. I just heard pretend, and this is what's pissing you off because he's pretending and he's manipulating. That's why he's not matching your energy. Exactly. He doesn't show up for you the way you show up for him because, from what I'm seeing here, I feel like he's not that prepared or ready. Okay. Um, that's what it feels like. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's still, they're not yet ready or prepared. Okay. So they're dragging their feet. So that's what I'm getting from him. So whatever you're ready for or wanting, I feel like he's not necessarily realistically ready for or wanting. It feels like a lot of pump faking, a lot of manipulation, a lot of pretending, wearing a false mask. It just might be the surface. So you can try to make it work with someone like this, but I mean, you're only going to be hurting yourself. I'm so addicted to you. So what he's hiding is that, well, first of all, I feel like he's entertaining other people, my love, okay? He's keeping his options open. I don't know. It feels like he's just kind of like not taking things seriously like you are. So he's pretending to be invested in all these things when he's really not, my love, okay? It seems like he has options. He's not really fully ready to commit in the ways that you want him to. But he pretends like he is, but behind your back, he's not really doing that. Um, and you can see through his him eventually, no matter what type of facade he tries to put up. Okay, there's too many inconsistencies. But I mean, no, it's not over. But I think it should be. All right, Xavier. Call me on my cell phone. Do you talk to Cordell, Xavier? You used to call me on my cell phone. Choose your deck, Xavier. I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. So you want to know if he likes you? Okay. Is Cordell interested in Xavier? 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 He's interested in you, baby, but for the wrong reasons, okay? Oh, yeah, he definitely interested. Sexually, he is. Physically, he is. Is Cordell interested in Xavier? Yeah, he's interested, but I'm getting more of a physical interest, honey. Okay. And I feel like you're going to find that out, okay? If you haven't already. Because the sun is clarity. I feel like eventually you're going to be like, oh, damn. He really just wants sex for me. He's just physically interested. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. He definitely interested, but it's sexual, my love. Hey, Eli. I was wondering if you would catch on that I'm live right now in the morning. So yeah, he's physically interested in you only, girl. Understand it's just lust coming from him. Okay, is Cordell gonna take action towards um, Xavier? Is Cordell gonna take action towards Xavier? Actually, there's one more spot open, China. Is Cordell gonna take action towards Xavier? We have one more spot remaining after Eli. Eli, did you take that drill last night? Oh shit. I don't know, girl, because I feel like he does want to take action towards you, Xavier. Um, but I feel like he might be stuck in like a sexual fantasy first. I want it, girl. So I feel like eventually he will. I can't say that it's soon though. Because I feel like he's gonna be sexually fantasizing before he does it. Um, why don't you just reach out to him? And oh no, no, no. I mean, you can also make the first move as well. You have the Queen of Wands. I feel like it is circumstantial. Given the right circumstances, there could be a shift and he'd be like, okay, I'm gonna reach out, you know? I think he was nervous. Why? I don't know what he's nervous about, my love. I mean, not emotionally nervous because he's not emotionally attached, okay? But I feel like physically he is. Have you guys already slept together or no? No, all I want is you know. Gone, gone. Mm-hmm. Gone, gone, gone. Okay, so I feel like he wants the buns, honey, really bad. Maybe he's taking a while because he's like, damn, how do I tell her this without like sounding like an asshole? I don't know. All right, Eli, choose your deck, babe. You said it, Hayden's feelings and intentions. I'm asking because I'm trying to figure out if he, what did he do? What happened? Of course he did, which I said would happen. What is he saying? Hold on. I don't give a fuck. I do what I want. I hit your ass up, boy. I don't want you. I can show you how I live in a little bit. Just a little bit. What are Hayden's true feelings for Eli? Hayden's true feelings for Eli. So we got the Magician, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. True feelings for somebody, I wouldn't expect to see. Well, I wouldn't want to see these cards as true feelings because none of this would suggest that he's emotionally attached or invested. Um, the Eight of Wands as his feelings is more like excitement. You have a lot of cards of communication. Okay. I wonder if he has Gemini in his chart. But it does feel like he's looking to conversate with you. He wants to talk to you so bad. Um, the Magician is communication. So is the Knight of Swords. So his true feelings for you revolve around really just liking to talk to you. Okay. Um, he probably likes the type of conversations y'all have. He probably feels a mental connection to you for sure. Um, let me know this is Jelissa. It's like, let's talk. Let's see where this can go. But I'm gonna be flaky. I'm gonna go in, being in and out. Knight of Swords. This is Jelissa. Torn between two worlds, and I just can't decide. He likes flirting with you too. Okay. King of Wands. Him again. He always shows up as that. It's a Leo card. So this suggests that he's still attracted to you. Okay. And he wants to flirt with you and talk. Okay. That's what his feelings are showing up as. So it's not heavy. It's not intentional. It's not, you know, emotional or love based. Okay. It's more so mental and physical for him when it comes to you right now. This is Jelissa. I'm torn between two worlds and I just can't decide. What's the magician? What is Eli? Sorry, Hayden trying to manifest with Eli. What is this magician here? I feel like he wants your attention too. Wow. You know, it's crazy because the magician sometimes can be a little manipulative, okay? Because I feel like in his mind, he's thinking like, how can I have Eli's energy and Eli's presence, right? And maybe Eli's crispiness in the bed, okay? Without having to be consistent, without having to, you know, give him what he wants, without giving him a relationship, you know? Like, how do I get that vibe back? He's looking for a vibe, honey, without having to commit to this. So the magician is him being strategic and trying to manipulate things with you a little, okay? But he's not coming in for anything serious, baby, okay? Eight of Wands again. Hey, J Leg. I love you too. Going on. He is crazy, so that confirms it. But Hayden's true intentions with Eli. What is Hayden's true? Do you see this? They always come back, okay? But the way he left things off with you, abandoned you, never really gave an explanation, tells you all you need to know. I'm almost certain, Eli, that he has Gemini in his chart. Because it's that flaky, inconsistent, lighthearted, oh, it's not a big deal that I disappear type of energy I'm getting from him. Okay. So his true intentions is to possibly love bomb you, Eli. So if he comes on real, like romantic, he seems to be saying the right things, it's because it's manipulation. Okay. It's him trying to enter your life and get those vibes back with you without having to commit. Okay. Because from what it looks like, he's still keeping his options open and you're just one of his options. And I know that sounds hurtful, but you know, I'm going to tell you the way it is. You're just one of his options. Okay. That's how he's treating you. He's just giving you little breadcrumbs, little scraps, doing just enough to get those vibes. And then he's going to be flaky again. Okay. But he doesn't know that you pretty intuitive already told you all about him. Okay. So that freak think that tactic gonna work? He's sadly mistaken. Don't be surprised if he tries to see you, you know, something like that. Can I come over? Don't be surprised. Look what my Pisces daughter made, y'all. This girl's crazy. She made this and put this as the iPad. She's crazy. Oh, Jesus. We got something going on. Honey, one more spot. We might end up closing it. We got something going on. Well, well, well. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Most likely, I will be back on later at the usual time, 6:30 p.m. For those who missed it, I will be back later on today, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all. Love you. Thank you, mods. Talk to you guys soon.